Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Grandmaster Chess Speedrun. We're playing Principled and Attacking Chess with the end goal of beating a Chess Grandmaster. This one, we have got another viewer, this time of the reigning 2100, so a very serious opponent here. And I'm a bit scared, actually, because we've been playing these gambits with e4 followed by d4, and I don't know it that well, to be honest. And we're actually playing someone who's approaching my rating, so this is definitely going to be a challenging game. Definitely going to be a challenging game. We've sacrificed the pawn. Will they accept it? They accept it. The Smith-Morrow accepted. That is quite intimidating, but let's see. They now have a pawn, but we have extra development with our pieces. I like to start with bishop c4, because that's where the bishop always goes. No, this is not rated, no. How do I train endgames? You've got good positional play and struggle in the endgame. I'd recommend starting with king and pawn endings. Just like look at all the theoretical ones, and then look at all the theoretical rook endings. So they're continuing with knight to c6. Let's do knight f3, just finish development, exactly like this, and a6. Okay, I don't think a6 is a big deal. Let's just castle. I guess they're going to go b5, and then we can go like bishop to b3. I think this is correct. I remember seeing a what did he call it? He called it something weird. Oh, is it bishop d5 here? It was like one of these Mark Esserman videos. He called it like a mocking, right? Get mocked? I think something like that. Not get moked. Okay. Bishop d5. Take it, pawn takes. d6. No, this doesn't make sense. How did he do this? Let's go rook e1 to line up some tricky tactics here, like bishop d5, knight d5, all that stuff. If he wants to take me, then he's going to have spent even more time just messing around. And we can get our queen out, get the bishop out, and then get the other rook in. Okay, get the queen in there. And then let's try and get fast development. Probably the bishop should be on f4 though, so that we can get some tricky tactics here. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Stream is fine. Stream is fine. No Fs. Thank you. Thank you. If I was black, I would be very scared right now. Very, very scared. He has got literally none development. And I have got mucho development. That's how I would evaluate this position. That is yeah, that's how all players evaluate positions. In either none development or much development. Okay, come on. What are they going to come up with? Knight f6, we boot you. Knight e7, you cripple your black bish. Bishop b7, all you got going is the queen side, and I'm going in down the middle. So you should be scared. It is a little bit passivo. How do you get from stuck in 700 to being 1500? That might take a little bit. I don't think you should have rating goals at the start. Your goal should just be to enjoy the game and try to get to know more about it. I think that's an important mindset thing. Can I do something weird here? Like bishop g5, queen b6, knight d5. It looks pretty funky, but it's probably bad. Maybe I should just exchange off your only active piece. Let's do it. So here we're exchanging off their bishop, which is their only active piece, and also developing our rook further so that when they castle in the future, we can potentially rook lift. You're stuck in the 2200s in Blitz. The biggest things for me was endgame study and having a serious opening repertoire. So if you don't have an endgame book at this point, I would definitely look at getting one. I've heard Silman's pretty good. I've not read it. I used Dvoretsky personally, and it was pretty nice. Definitely helped out my endgames. And try and make sure that you're really confident in your opening moves and just play faster. Don't ever let yourself get down on time. So I guess what I'm trying to say is play good moves quickly and make sure you've got an intuitive grasp of endgames. And don't try to play perfect moves. It's probably the main things. Okay. Let's see where they put their knight. Probably knight e7 should be played. Looks pretty important. And then we can... What can we do? Something like rook to d1. Looks quite good. Lining up with the queen. I don't know what openings you currently play, so that's quite a hard question for me to answer. If you're currently playing system-based openings, I'd probably recommend not to. That's the only thing I can say. Okay, let's play h4. Try and get something going on the king side. Because we've already got our rooks ready to slide in. And the queen will probably do better on c2 with knight g5 threats, combining with e5 threats as well. And we want to keep this pawn on e4 for the time being, though, so that we can restrict their knight's movement and also restrict their bishop. So these are my main ideas right now. If they go d5, we'll probably play e5. Okay, let's keep pushing the h-pawn for now. Try and get an h6. Try and create the dark square weaknesses. And then we'll have a hook to potentially fight against. How do you play in FIDE matches? You need to look for FIDE tournaments, over the board tournaments, and yeah, just literally search up. Try and search FIDE calendar. That normally works, and go to the FIDE calendar, and you can sort by countries, and find the country that you're in, and then try and find ones that are nearby. That's the best way. Or if you want to travel, it's very easy. Just search for like FIDE tournaments. Am I titled? No, I'm not titled. I am an untitled 2500 player online. But over the board, I'm like 2100 for my national, and FIDE close to 2000. My recommendation for opening replacement. I don't know what openings you'd like, to be honest. Okay, let's go knight e5. Put pressure on this pawn here and enable the rook to slide over. I need to get my queen over as well, somehow, which is going to be a little bit difficult, but we'll see. So I'm looking like rook g3 here, maybe some knight h6, knight f6 stuff could be good. Yeah, let's put the knight here on g4. And now we can go for like h6, knight f6, all this good stuff. Rook g3 looks pretty great. Maybe the queen can access via b4 to d4, apply pressure to the pawn, and also transfer over to the center and eventually the kingside. Chess Fortnite, if you haven't given e4 a proper go, then I think it's definitely worthwhile to give e4 a go. That's what I would say. Yes, another Accelerated Dragon supporter. That's what we love to see. It's actually kind of hard to transfer my queen over. Maybe I should go rook to d2 and queen d1. Although they're threatening b4, which is annoying. So I think I'll just play a3 and pass the ball back to them. Even though b4 wasn't possible. Yeah, maybe it was a small waste of time. You've never played e4, what lines do I recommend? I'm getting a bit low on time, so I'll probably answer some questions after this game. Okay, I'm going to play h6, because d4 doesn't actually make a threat. I just go rook d3. And then the pawn should drop, eventually. So I think that makes sense. And, okay, let's take this, attacking the rook, and now rook g3. We can line up, like this. And knight e5 is a kind of threat. Looks kind of dangerous. Also, knight e3 is playable. You want to play knight takes on b5? Why? We don't want to just give up our pieces like that. If we could play queen e3 and queen h6, that would be very good. So that is a possibility. There's also e5. Knight takes b5 is crazy. You like it? Crazy you like it, or crazy you don't like it? Okay, let's go here. Attack the rook, try and remove the rook from the board. And then I'm thinking we should go for a capture. And then maybe try and bring the other knight into the game. You don't like it? Oh. So we can win a pawn now. Let's win a pawn. Like this. No rook d7. And we can also enter the end game. I mean, end game looks pretty good. Yeah, let's enter the end game. Take this one. I was concerned about if the rook takes it, they might have had some combination on us. Okay, but now maybe we have this. Or maybe I should go for this. Hello. What about queen d4? Lining up on the queen. And if the king moves anywhere, which it wants to do, then I'll have some discovered check. Like this or like that. Boom. With the pin to win. And then we can try a rook lift, maybe. Also, this way, the queen protects the pawn if they invade. Okay. Like this. Protect the knight. And now we're threatening rook f3, maybe. Ooh. Okay, rook f3. Attacks the queen. I'm getting very low on time, I realize. But we're going to have some crazy discovered checks, so we're winning a queen. Time. Watch out. Thank you for your concern, but I should be fine. Check. Take, and now we have the two connectors. Just like this, we push and push and push. Up to the victory. Up to victory land. Take the knight. And let's take the pawn. Check. Take. Queen. Here. Push, 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 push. Queen. Check. And mate. GG. Okay, that was a nice game. That was definitely an intense game. Got pretty close there. Let's take a look at the analysis. Okay, so taking a look at the analysis, we played that one at 87.9. They played at a 78.4. Pretty tense game. Yeah, we didn't get a great position out of the opening, to be honest. To be totally honest. We didn't manage to get the pawn back. They played some great moves. And yeah, I guess here we had a chance. Oh, now was the time. Now was the time. No, I'm not from Sydney. Although you might, I don't know if you're asking them. They might be from Sydney. I am from the UK. So bishop e3 exchanges off the bishop. 97, rook d1, h4. I mean, I think h4 makes sense. Just going for these pushes over here. And I guess I didn't have to move the knight. Maybe queen to b4 was a good move. Trying to target over here and here. Okay, engine doesn't like it. Engine hates it. But it doesn't look so bad to me. Rook g3. I'm not going to do rated challenges today. Pawn takes it, king takes it, rook g3. 95. I don't generally play viewers rated because there's always the chance that they're stream sniping. And also I play a lot worse on stream because I'm having to speak at the same time and try and answer your questions and stuff in the chat. Okay, rook goes back, takes it, takes it, takes it. Queen takes. And we had this. I thought queen b2, but maybe I'm a fool. Okay, turns out I am a fool. And we just had a huge attack. But here, they run into rook f3 now. And the point is that if they moved the queen somewhere, let's say here, then I can just take on g6, double with a discovered check and taking over here. Okay, they give up the queen. And now this is just a simple endgame to win. You just push the outside pass pawn. The queen's way too powerful. We sack for the rook and push to victory because of time pressure. And that gets us the win. So nice game. GG, GG to Played by Zero. Thank you for the game. So thanks to everyone who watched this far. If you enjoyed my style of teaching and might be interested in some one-to-one coaching, then do check out the link in the description and send me an email. But other than all of that, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!